Alright guys, I got my Taurus pt140 G2 broke down here because I had my first official problem with it today, malfunction wise. Now today is the first day I've shot it since I fixed the loaded chamber indicator, which, correction on what I said before, it does not say loaded when red, it says loaded when up. That is what it says. I thought it said loaded when red because when that's up, it does have a little red thing on the side that you'll be able to see. So, but I didn't know because it was broke off. But anyways, back to this. Shot several rounds out of this gun so far, but all good rounds, all good quality Spirit Gold Dot, Federal HST, Winchester PDX, all the good shit. And had some Winchester white box. Had like 10 rounds of those that I got from somebody and a mixture of other ammo. Figured I'd shoot them through. Now they were a little dirty, so I've got one or two of them here you can kind of check out. I mean, they're kind of a little dirty. That's a bad picture. They're not that dirty. There we go. Alright, I mean, it was a little dirty. Even the copper, plate on the rounds were a little dirty, but whatever. I've never had a problem with that before. So loaded them up, pulled the trigger, bam, and it jammed. So I looked very safely, looked in it, and what happened is the ejector did not grab the round and eject the round. It didn't toss the round out. The round was still, like, say if we have the barrel in here, drop it in here, and it was sitting there. My shell was, see if I can do this real quick. So I can give you kind of show you what I was looking at here. That's how I was sitting. I was sitting like that, and then the next round and from the mag was up pressed against it. I mean, it backed it out. It didn't leave it completely in there. It backed it out about that far, and then on the next round was, wedged up underneath it. It was jammed. It didn't fully eject it. I mean, the slide was back further. Ejector was back here, but it was sitting there, and so I was like, all right, what in the world happened? Let's load up another one, see what happens. So took that out, cleared it, put another one in there, bam, same shit happened. So I said, all right, cleared it, rest of them that was in the mag, I put them in and I cycled them through, make sure the ejector was ejecting them. Hand racking the slide, it ejected every one of them, no problem. Put the mag back in there, bam, shot one, it ejected, bam, pull the trigger again, no ejection, same shit. And it did that to me a couple times. Well, then I decided to go ahead, and I wasn't really going to shoot because I brought both mags down there with me. I wasn't going to shoot the other mag because I had my Federal HSTs in them, but I was like, you know what, hey, because I've only shot about a mag full of Federals out of this gun so far, but I've shot a ton of Spear and a ton of the Winchester, but PDX, not Winchester white box. And so I threw them in there, and first shot, pulled the trigger, and it clicked on me. Didn't even fire, so I checked it and made sure, which I already knew it was loaded because I know the sound of my gun when it puts one in the chamber. I checked it, there was a round in the chamber, so pointed it down to the ground, dropped the mag, and racked the round out of it, and this is it right here. It's a spent shell casing because I did, see if I can get it to stand up here. I did put it back in there. As you can see, I has 2 primer strikes. Second time, bam. I put another round in there first, and then put this one back in the mag. Cycled it, bam, fired, and then the same shit happened to me that happened with the Winchester. It did not eject the round. It didn't eject the round. Left it right back in the same spot for this one to go into it, which really kind of had me freaked out because I guess I shouldn't have put that round in there. You know, it just had a primer strike, but it was light. You know, I didn't want some crazy shit to happen there and fucking the round go off on me. That'd have been bad, but so I racked it out and did the same shit. Well, then I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the difference between the rounds, if those rounds being dirty, if they fucking did something to it, and the fact that I haven't cleaned this gun because I just got it and you know, trying to kind of see what it's made of. I haven't cleaned this gun in maybe, I want to say, a few hundred rounds. Haven't cleaned it. And I mean, so it's pretty dirty, but the same thing, you know, happened to me one time on these after I had the light primer strike. Now, and this gun has second strike capability, but I'm going to tell you this right now, that shit didn't work. Because, I mean, I pulled the trigger, it clicked, you know, it dropped the firing pin and everything, that worked, but it didn't actually make the round go off. I had to put the round back in the mag and put it in there so that it seated differently and the firing pin hit it in a slightly different spot. Now, this happened to me on one other round, but I was not able to recover that shell because I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I don't know where the hell it went. To be honest with you, I really don't know where the hell it went. But that shit happened to me again. I mean, I sat there and I click. It never fired off, and I had to re-rack it back and put it in there again, and you know, yeah, then it fired. And I've only had that problem this time. This one day of shooting, shit went wrong. But then, so out of curiosity, I took it and I was like, what the fuck's going on here? I went and got some more ammo, some more of these, and some of my spear gold dots, and yeah, I shot a mag of both of them out of it. Both mags, I don't know, they fucking worked flawlessly, and I haven't cleaned the gun yet or what. But I'm fixing to clean the gun now. I mean, you see me, it's dirty in there. I mean, it's a little dirty, but I mean, I can use some cleaning. But I mean, in my opinion, that shouldn't have really made a difference. I mean, I don't know if it had something. I'm curious if it has something to do with this loaded chamber indicator, because see, I mean, that rests on the round, and I'm curious if that you know, had something to do with it, if that's pressing the round down, because I mean, this spring activated. I mean, it's got a pretty tight spring in it too. You know, I should say a really tight. It can only go up so far, and I mean, I'm curious if that has something to do with it. This is the first time I've shot this gun since I fixed that. And that kind of leads me to think that maybe it broke before, because when one of these rounds went in, it bent this up too far and it fucking snapped it. And that's why it was broke when I already got it. Now, if that's the case, if this thing breaks again and then my gun fucking works flawlessly, or if it keeps doing this, I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna go put a couple hundred rounds through it and find out if it starts doing the shit, does it a couple more times. I'm gonna remove that and see if it still acts up. See if it still does the same shit with that not on there. If it doesn't do the same shit with that on there, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking take it off this gun. I'm not gonna put it back on. I love this little gun. I love the way I carry it. I love it fucking light. But if I can't trust it, I mean, then I don't fucking like it if I can't trust it, because I only like it for a carry gun. So, I mean, I'm going to figure that out and see what's up there. And another quick thing, because I haven't really, it's kind of odd to me in my opinion. I don't know what's going on here, because I checked my firing pin on here, and my firing pin, see if I can try to pull it out real quick. So let me see. I mean, my firing pin is, it's straight and it's round like that, right? And it's straight, it's not bent and none of that shit. But check this out. See how it looks like it's hitting the side of the primer and then sliding in and then making that big ass fucking bulge? Dude, I have not had that shit happen before. I mean, I've got, let's see, just right here, I've got some other rounds up there somewhere too. I mean, this is a 45 round. See that? It didn't leave no outer bulge around that. Now, you come to think about it, I've got some other rounds. I'm gonna check it out, but that's, see how it's got that, you know, it kind of looks like a power sign. Looks like it's catching the corner and then sliding into it. And I'm curious if that's what happened there. Now, the bulge out like that, I mean, I'm noticing that on my Winchester too. Now, I don't know, that may just be the way these are, you know, these are. I'm not sure. I don't believe I've ever noticed that before, but you can see on this one with the 2 strikes, the one on the left, that is the one I believe that didn't go off. Because I looked at it and I seen it. That is the one I believe didn't go off. So I do believe the one with the bulging circle around is the one that actually fired the round off. Now I'm curious to why it is doing that. Why is it bulging out like that? And why is all of these, why does it appear they caught the corner? Or, I mean, is that from it dragging up the firing pin when it's ejecting out? Now, is that the case? But now, if that's the case, then see if I have that on all of my. Okay, you know what? I don't. This Winchester is possibly one of the ones that got stuck. So you know what? That may be the thing. That's because that Winchester is possibly one of the ones that was. As a matter of fact, I know these were 2 that got stuck because I put them directly in my pocket. So maybe that is, you know, from it ejecting and sliding up on the firing pin. I don't know, but I'm not sure if that's healthy for the firing pin. But I don't know if that bulge is healthy. I mean, like I said, I had those few 45s here, and I didn't notice how much shit in them. And I mean, that's a big load in here. Check this real quick. I should have some other ones over here. Excuse all my mess. Not there. Let's see. I have some other rounds that I've shot somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Guess I have to find those. Oh, nope. Here they go, I do believe. Yeah, let's see here. Check these out. Get the same bulge here. Alright, well, see, these are 38 rounds, and no, I don't have the same bulge. Okay, those are all 38 rounds, so I don't have any more. I thought I had some 9mm, but I guess I don't. Those didn't have that bulge, but I figured I'd make this video about this because it's just something I kind of found odd that, I mean, all this happened at the same time. But, you know, I'll let y'all know. I'll update it. I'm going to clean it up and then take this thing shooting and find out. I think that's the only thing I can think of, is because I changed that and the way it holds, the way it's got, you know, pressure on the round. I don't know. But I figured I'd let y'all know about my little problems I had here, because I just did a review on this gun and I talked so great about it because it has been so great to me all the way until today. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoy this. As always, like and subscribe. Ace is out of here today. I will be doing some gun cleaning. Y'all take care.